Vice President Jagdeo stated that the Ministry of Public Works and the Guyana Power and Light Company must provide credible explanations for the collapse of GPL concrete poles last week on Aubrey Road. The incident resulted in widespread power outages, affecting South and North Ranville for 2 days. The outage was caused by the collapse of more than 10 utility poles. Vice President Jagdeo stressed the need for accountability, noting that there must be consequences for the failures that lead to the collapse.
Because someone, either the contractor didn't do their work properly, and if the contractor didn't do the work properly, they had to do this with the complicity of the person who's supervising the work. And there should be consequences. People have to be blacklisted and fired for this sort of thing. Or it's not going to change. Because we can't see this as politicians all the time. You pay people to do work properly and to supervise the work, the staff. And someone needs to give credible answers. So either Public Works or GPL on what took place. And then why would you allow the road contractor to dig out the entire stretch of drain that would discomfort people getting into their yards? Why couldn't they just do it by 2 blocks at a time and then build the concrete drains? This is all ridiculous. So it happens routinely. I see it everywhere. We have a bunch of engineers who just go down, walk around the road, and they discomfort people all the time.
Residents in the affected communities had raised concerns weeks ago about the new concrete poles, which were planted directly in mud without proper concrete bases. In several cases, power lines had been transferred to the new poles, while the older timber poles were left to act as supports. This arrangement proved unstable, as both the concrete poles and their timber supports gave way, causing widespread disruptions.
Because I'm going to be on their case until we get to the bottom of this. Because for one, these poles that were moved there, from the wooden poles to the concrete poles now, they were moved out of the pathway of the road to expand the road. So I'm told now that they were not put there, they were not laid according to specifications. They were not put down according to specifications. So Public Works need to say who designed this, who was responsible for what was the contractor paid for, whether it is a design fault or the contractor did not comply with the design, and who supervised this, which engineer supervised this and allowed this to happen. And it's time that we start terminating people who are not doing their work, who've been paid by the government to oversee work that should have been done properly.
Telephone and internet lines connected to the poles were also impacted, compounding the challenges faced by residents and businesses in the area.